Dynasty with this team?
You know, that's impressive stuff. I think you can say that, especially in a league like ours that probably doesn't want that to be the case and would be happy just moving a trophy from one franchise to the next each year. So that's a bit of a dynasty at this point.
Bruce, congratulations. What are your thoughts on Donovan's departure and the way he's able to do it, and also his versatility to stay and play in 3 different positions?
Yeah, well, I think first of all, Landon has done the real shift in the game. He's done it all. He's got very little left to give. So I'm so happy that he's made this decision. He's able to go out as a winner, and you know, don't we all wish to be able to leave what we do like the way Landon left today as a winner? So he ends his career as whatever you want with U.S. soccer. You know, arguably the greatest player in the history of U.S. soccer, the national team program. In the league, the all-time leading goal scorer, assists, championships. You know, what more can you say? Can you write that any better, that script? So I'm happy for him, and he's spent, he's done, and my hat is off to him. Been remarkable. His versatility, you know, today we shifted him around a little bit. Started him in the second half as a forward. I thought Giassi did a great job at left midfield, shifting with Landon. Then the end of the game helped holding it down, playing on the right side of midfield. We didn't play our best today, for whatever reason. You know, I think to concede that goal kind of at the end of the game was disappointing. But at the same time, we weren't that good on the day, you know, and to push us into overtime and make us have to suffer a little bit more is probably appropriate, because we weren't as good as we needed to be today. I give New England a lot of credit. They battled. They were very disciplined. They knew what they had to do. They, you know, they battled. Give them a lot of credit. Jermaine Jones is a warrior. You know, they did a good job. They pushed us as hard as we could be pushed. And the reason maybe we weren't at our best today is probably because of New England. Give them credit. But at the end of the day, we're holding that trophy up, and that's what we're about. I've had a lot of opportunities in my career in a lot of organizations. This is the best place I've ever been in my life. Fabulous owner, great management, and this year for me personally has been one of my most rewarding. They're just a great group of guys. So I'm so happy for them. It's been great.
First, congratulations. You talked about Landon finishing on a high. When you look at Robbie Keane, leads the, you know, has the 21 goals with the playoffs included, MVP of this game, scores the winning goal in dramatic fashion. Does that sort of complete the passing of the baton? This is now Robbie's team?
Well, I don't know whose team it is, but it's nice to have this team. You know, Robbie's been unbelievable since he stepped foot in MLS. You know, I've been on record. I've said this, that it's very rare that a international player can step into this league, be adjusted instantly, and not explain to us how you're supposed to do things and how it's done elsewhere. So we've never heard one comment on this is how they do it at Liverpool or Tottenham. I mean, he's bought into Major League Soccer from the start, and he's he's our greatest advocate, and it's been fabulous. So look at what we've done since we acquired Robbie. So is it his team? No, it's Mr. Andrews' team, to be honest with you. Yeah, but he's a pretty big piece.
Okay.
For sure.
Bruce, over here. I was just wondering if you could talk a little bit more about why you made the shift at halftime to move Giassi out wide and put Landon in the middle.
Well, I thought, first of all, Robbie Keane suggested it at halftime. So, you know, in all honesty, he should probably be player manager of this team. And we had a lot of the ball, and probably we needed to be a little bit cleaner in the final third with our passing, our runs, and moving Landon there. would suggest that maybe we could be a little bit better there. And then having said that, I thought Giassi was very good playing in the midfield and really exploited them down that side of the field. So the change, I think, helped us. Yet we were just missing it a little bit today. And one would think that it ends 1-0, and you say, you know, the game was nothing great. So for us to get pushed like that is only right, and to see that we had the determination to win it out and was tremendous. And again, I'd say that you got to give New England a lot of credit. They came in here with a plan. They too were determined, a competitive group. This Jermaine Jones is a real leader, and it was a good battle. Maybe not the greatest game, but there was some drama involved, so maybe that's good as well.
We're going to go ahead and join with Robbie Keane.
Robbie doesn't speak English, so we're going to bring a translator.
Either of you can answer this question. Can you talk about Sarvis's performance today, both defensively on win and the pass on the game-winning goal?
He's a warrior. He's like he's our Jermaine Jones. He's a battler. He plays through good plays and bad plays, and the ball to Robbie was a great ball. And Robbie, a great finish. I'm not surprised at the finish as much as I was the pass, but Robbie, maybe he would say, maybe not at times his best day, but again, the greatness of Robbie Keane is he scores the goal that makes a difference in the match, and I can't say enough about Robbie. He's been a special leader, a great player, and a great friend and teammate. So I'm real happy for Robbie.
Rob, do you have any comment on that pass, on the game-winning goal?
Yeah, obviously clear to see that it was a fantastic pass. I mean, it wasn't the greatest game, to be honest with you. It was tough. New England played very well. We have to give them a lot of credit the way they came and the way they set the game plan. But at the end of the day, it goes after 90 minutes. It's 120 minutes. So that's what really matters then in the end. And every team comes out stronger, and I think we certainly came out stronger in extra time. And thankfully we got the goal. But it was a great pass from Marcelo, and thankfully for me, put it in the back of there.
Congratulations, Robbie.
Thank you.
You played for a lot of clubs in your career, and on a relative scale, obviously. What makes the Galaxy the best club in MLS?
Well, the reason why they're the best team is because they're winning trophies.
Why?
It's very simple. They're winning trophies. Man United are the best team over the years because they won trophies. If they didn't win trophies, they wouldn't be the best team. So for us, it's consistently getting trophies, and that's why we're the biggest team. And we were put in at the very, very start from David Beckham. He made this team, I think, anyway, a huge name, and globally around the world. And by doing that, you have to live up to your expectations. And people like Landon and myself is a help to that, and Bruce, the players that Bruce brought in, the organisation brought in. So, but it's about winning, and it's about getting trophies. If you're not winning, people forget about you fairly quickly.
This question is for Bruce. Giassi had a really good regular season. Obviously, but when it gets into a final, you never quite know how a young player is going to react. He obviously reacted really well. Could you see him coming into this game and having this kind of performance, and what did you think overall of how he stepped up?
Well, I think he played better in the midfield and played very well in the second half, and obviously a big goal. He's just a great young talent, and this is his second year as a professional, and it takes time, and he works, and he soaks up everything you tell him, and sometimes to a fault. But playing next to Robbie, it can't get any better than that to bring a young player along, and he's taken advantage of that. He's a hard worker. Obviously, you see today, it's very rare that you can shift a striker to midfield, and went into the midfield. He played better. So he's a young man that has, I think, a great future, and you know, we're real proud of him. If you see the difference in 2014 compared to 2013, he's much improved, and he still has a higher ceiling. So we're real pleased to have him here.
Robbie, obviously one of the storylines in this game was Landon's final game. I'm just wondering your thoughts. I know you wanted to win the game, know the team wanted to win the game, but the thoughts of being able to give Landon a victory, MLS Cup in his final game, and what is his legacy, you feel?
Oh, we wouldn't going into the game certainly thinking about that. That was his last game, and he wasn't, you know, he wasn't going around the dressing room telling everybody that. So we're obviously aware of it, and we've known for the last year. So for us, it's just about the team and concentrating and winning the game. And if we win a championship for him, you know, no one deserves, as I mentioned, I think 2 days ago, no one deserves to go out on a high as much as he does. What he's done for MLS, for the US national team, it's been a great credit for both, for the team, for his teammates. It was just a great honour to play these 4 years with him. Just delighted for him, you know, more than anybody to go out on a high, because he deserves it.
We really, and as a group, you know, we really wanted to win this for our team and our organization. And Landon was a byproduct of all that, and we love Landon and we're so happy for him. But you know, we were real determined to win this for our club.
Yeah, Robbie, congratulations. You're quite animated and emotional on some near misses, offside calls. How do you get that out of your system to get focused back on the task at hand?
I've been playing for 15 years. And you miss chances, you score chances. I only missed one chance, so not bad. Couldn't kill me, yeah? You just won the championship, you scored a million goal. Listen, I don't worry about missing chances, because for me, I always tell strikers, young strikers, that as long as you're getting into the right areas, and you keep getting in there and determined to keep getting in there, you will score goals, because that's naturally, that's what you're good at. So for me, I knew if I get another chance, I said the second period of extra time, Omar came up to me and he said to me, "You'll score." I said something, I said, "Don't worry, I'll score." It wasn't me being big-headed, that was just me knew that I'd get one chance. I knew I'd get a chance. I would put it away. Thankfully for me, you know, went in the back of the net, and you know, we won the championship.
So we're going to take 2 more questions, and then we'll let this answer.
Hi, Bruce. Is this LA Galaxy team better than the 2012 LA Galaxy team, who also won championship? Thank you.
Yeah, a different team. Maybe we're more aesthetically pleasing this year, but the 2012 team was a real good team. I've been fortunate to be part of a lot of teams that have won trophies, and I wouldn't disrespect one from the other. I think that, in my eyes, the 2012 team was a great team. 2011 was a great team. This is a great team. DC United in '96 and '97 was a great team, and actually '98 was even better, but we didn't win that year, lost in the final. So I'm real proud to be associated with these teams, and I don't want to compare one to the other. You know, been honored to be with a great group of players, and this year was one of the most rewarding years of my career. Just